In Mr. Narendra Modi's setup, he is having one issue that, Congress Mukt Bharat. That is why Congress is not, very well in tune with Mr. Narendra Modi. So therefore, there is a missing of gap. Apart from that, taking a cue from Madam Narija Chaudhary, the look south policy of BJP, as they held the General Council and National Executive meeting in Hyderabad, they formulated a strategy, look south. Telangana first, Tamil Nadu next. So in tune with that policy, the government is also encouraging this type of, Dharmapura Adhinams and all mutts to come to the function. So it is in sync with the BJP's National Executive resolution. Therefore, I consider today's event is totally a political one.
Okay, so it's a political event. That's an interesting point being made here by Mr. Rajgopalan. Pratibha, it's not just the messaging, but several points that have been made in terms of how it is a significant one for political reasons as well. And in fact, we understand that the 11 persons who are now gathered in front of the Prime Minister as well as the Speaker are those who have in fact been part of the efforts of building the Parliament. The 11 Shramjeevis who are now being felicitated, Pratibha.
Yes, and this is, one of the factors that the Prime Minister, he always makes it a point. Remember, he also had a few surprise checks in the new Parliament building when the construction was going on. And even then, he made it a point to interact with those who are part of building this new Parliament building. So here as well, we have it, the Prime Minister following the tradition and felicitating those who were part of making this Parliament building for what it is. This is a tradition that we have not seen before. The Prime Minister has always made it a point to felicitate those who have been a part of the building and not just celebrating them in his surprise checks as well, interacting with them. So Prime Minister felicitating the Shramjeevis there. This is a part of tradition that the Prime Minister has introduced. He has always made it a point to ensure that it is imbibed. Mr. Rahul Ishwar, would you say that this is a very significant part of what the Prime Minister does is always ensure that he felicitates the Shramjeevis?
Absolutely, and this is a great tradition, if we can say, that Narendra Modi ji conceived and implemented in a large scale. He is reaching out to everyone who is a part of construction. Earlier, it's a mistake of our nation that many times we didn't honor enough those people who were Shramjeevis, as we call it now. So, but Modi ji makes it a point wherever he goes, he takes pictures with them, he sits with them. So this is a great symbolism for all the people who have really put in hard work to create this magnificent temple of democracy. And this is a great thing that our Modi ji is doing. And I hope every CM, every leader, every political activist takes cue from this and invoke these kind of gestures, because this will go a long way in integrating people's mind and honoring those people who really work. And one more important thing, I believe, people and spiritual leaders from all religions are there in this particular occasion. We can see the Muslim, Buddhist, Christian, and all the other leaders. And this is also a great thing of India. And Modi ji, and earlier, like Rajgopalan sir said, it was Vishwanatha to Gayatri Mantra to. So nobody is shying away from a spiritual prayer. Earlier, because of politically correct reasons, many times these things were not told aloud, even though many people followed it. But Modi ji, it's a Shaivite mutt. They have invoked Vishwanatha Ashtakam. That's what we heard when we heard Ganga Taranga, Ramaniya Jadagalabam, or Gayatri Mantra. See, we should be proud about our civilizational past. We are proud about our civilization's history. So these things are openly said. It's a spiritual message, it's a political message, it's a social message. Whatever word you want to use it, that's our choice. It's a spiritual, cultural, political, social message that Modi ji is giving, that India is resurgent, Indian civilization is vibrant. We need to honor our tradition. We need to celebrate it rather than having a denialist mode that had perpetuated Indian mind for the past 70 years. So this is one thing glorious. And Mahatma Gandhi also had a same vision. Gandhiji was always, for Hindu symbolism, was always for our culture, but along with he balanced it with pluralism or all religion. And I believe that's also being done here, because people or faith leaders from various communities are invited. PM is inaugurating. See, this is what India is. We don't have a spirituality denying or faith denying kind of secularism. We believe in inclusive secularism or positive secularism, where every faith is celebrated and nobody is shy about showing their faith. Nobody is shy about expressing their faith. And every faith needs to be included in India too. That's the framework that Modi ji is doing, and it's a great occasion that Constitution, one of the holy books, we always say about our India, is being celebrated. The Sashtanga Pranamam, Mirja Manu told, it's also very symbolic. And Modi ji, as we all know, is a person who knows what will he be perceived by the other people. And like you can see, the Buddhist monks are there, the Christian Padre is there, the Muslim Imam is there. So this is also a great occasion. This is what India can show to the world, and this is what makes India the Vishwaguru. The whole concept of India being a Vishwaguru is a cultural superpower, is a civilizational superpower, where every faith can come together, celebrate, respect each other, build bridges and build harmony. And that message is being sent out loud, and as an Indian, as a human, it's a proud occasion for all of us.